Hello, Internet! Today we're going to give it a go with Thrun, Breaker of Silence, a pretty fun mono-green commander. Thrun is a 5-drop, 5/5 trampler that cannot be countered. That's a pretty nice ability from your commander. He also has the fact that he can't be the target of non-green spells or abilities that your opponents control. Quasi-hexproof, really, in some instances. And during your turn, Thrun has Indestructible, a pretty solid and potent commander that's going to come down and really start taking over the game if you let him. We have a couple things here that's going to let us go ahead and get to him pretty quick. We have a lot of 1 mana ramp here. We want to get our elves down, whichever one we can swing. Delighted Halfling's pretty useful because we can name, for legendaries, we can get our other big boys down later without them getting countered. But we have mostly ramp for this sort of thing here. And our removal obviously is going to be things like fighting spells. So our big things here are going to be ramping into Thrun and the big boys. We have a few other components here to help us kind of progress and keep up with blue decks and other card draw mechanics that other people have. We're going to use things like, where's my big boys here? Season of Growth, there we go. Whenever a creature you control enters, you scry 1, and then whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, you get to draw a card. Pretty useful here. We also have pretty cool things like Lifecrafter's Bestiary. You get the scry 1. You can pay an extra green whenever you cast a creature spell, and then you draw another card. That's going to kind of be how we do things here. We're also running Tribute to the World Tree. Little things that help us draw cards. Pretty much the theme here for what we're going to go ahead and do. Guardian Project amongst the other ones here. So, on top of that, we're also running the Aether Spark, one of the new cards from Aether Drift here. We want to see how this runs off of Thrun. We can go ahead and attach it. We get a 1/1 counter on him. He has Trample. He's pretty much evasive for the most part. And then whenever he's dealing damage, we can just start minusing to draw 2 cards every time we attack. This is going to be pretty useful here. We could even use that -10 to add 10 mana to really ramp into some big boys we have down the road here. So on top of what we have with Thrun, we can go ahead and attach to these kind of guys right here. We have our Galta, we have our Mitotic Ultimus, which turns into the slime, and so on and so forth as they go down. Pretty cool card here. We have our Endrays Forerunners, we have our Vorinclexes, and Last March of the Ant lets us draw, hopefully, a bunch of these big boys and get them down. Aside from them, we have these other guys. Tyrannix Rex, Titan of Industry, Zopandrel. I'm sure I probably mutilated a lot of the names, but I don't say the names right most of this time, almost on purpose. But sometimes I'm just tired, or lazy, or both. We have something like Vivian Reed and a few other things to deal with, some enchantments and whatnot. You know, this is just the way it is for green. I'm actually pretty happy to see Goreclaw as available for this deck, as this is going to open up a lot of your other cards to cast for cheaper. So I also think this Rothka is going to be pretty cool. I want to get Rothka down and then go ahead and have Thrun next, and we just always have a perpetual commander that's going to come down as a 10/10 practically, so that's pretty cool. Mana base is pretty simplistic here. We're pretty much doing forest with a few tactical lands here. We have our Boseiju, we have our Cavern of Souls, just to name Phyrexian for the most part, because that's where we're getting the bulk of our other creatures here with like our, let's see, our Vorinclexes, let's see, where's my other Phyrexians here? I know they're here. There you go. Rothka's another one. That's pretty much our best bet here, is going to name Phyrexian to get those down pretty reliably. But we also have Field of Ruin and Plaza of Heroes. But another one I think is pretty big is going to be Rogue's Passage. I'm starting to really put this in a lot of decks now where I have, you know, an attacking commander, because this unblock ability I find to be very useful toward the end, especially when opponents are gumming up the board. Even with Trample, they can still absorb a lot. So we're thinking Rogue's Passage is going to be able to get everybody to the finish line, in my opinion. Other than that, really nothing too crazy here. We just have things like Cosmic Hunger. You know, it's a way to deal damage directly to Planeswalkers. Pretty useful for a green deck who doesn't usually have outright removal for Planeswalkers. So other than that, it's pretty straightforward. So let's jump into this and get our game on. Tanny boy. Alright, we're on the play. We have a 1-drop. That's pretty much all we have here, unfortunately. I think we may need to do better than this. Yeah, I think this is better, even without the 1-drop. Okay. I guess we want the tap land out of the way. Okay. Not bad so far. Thrun's coming down next turn. We're on our way to last march. And we're going to name Phyrexian, I believe. Interesting. Let's see what he does here.
I'm not going to sit this one out.
Pretty sure he just has to plus here. Sometimes people forget. Can't be the target of non-green. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm not done.
I guess we can wait on caverns. Okay, let's yeah, let's just see what happens here. Okay, opponent doesn't want to see what happens. It's too bad. Gotta at least see what happens, you know? What if it was 5 lands? Yeah. Oh well. GG. Medicant. On the play again. Well, we do have our Rothka. I want to try that out, so I guess we'll keep. Tangled into Grow. Rothka into Thrun. Okay, happy to see that land. We have a lot of early ramps, so I only run 37 lands. Interesting. Interesting. I guess. Yeah, we're still gonna ramp here. Cause now we can double ramp. And we'll get in there. Okay. I don't want Rothka countered here, so... Okay. Let's go ahead and just... get that out of the way. So we're going to get to do the Rothka Thrun maneuver. It's pretty pumped about that. Sure. Hello. Let's go ahead and use that mana. Having one more mana right there would have been pretty slick to get Ultimus down that turn. Sure. Okay. Well, this is going to be pretty cool. Let's go. Yeah, let's draw that card. Okay. Guessing they want to bounce. Yeah, let's go. I wanna chump with this guy. Whoa. I think you meant to put that here. Yeah, GG opponent. Was that a misplay? Chant equipped creature, right? Yeah. Well, we got to do the thing, guys. I was pretty pumped. I wanted to try that. We just keep doing it, too. Just leave that perpetual effect on him, and he's always a 10-10. I mean, uncounterable 10-10 with trample that can't be targeted by non-green. Yeah, I'll take that. Davriel, okay. Well, I was just thinking with mono black we're going to want a non-creature ramp, so that's definitely what we're looking at here. So, probably just kill our birds, right? But maybe we're okay with that, because I'd rather them not go after our tireless tracker. Or at least have one less for the tireless tracker, so let's see what happens here. Oh, you get the birds. Sweet. Okay, now they're gonna have to choose between these two, and honestly, at this point I'd rather them kill the tracker so we can get Thrun down. Yeah, they go after the birds. See if they can kill the tracker too. Oh, there goes our Vorinclex. That's okay. Hopefully. Pretty slick. Opponent putting on some fancy displays here. Oh, that could have been nice. Really? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Felt like they at least had a game to try to play here. But yeah, I was actually probably gonna kick Grow from the Ashes if Tracker was still alive, just to get those investigation trackers down. Investigation. Just to get the clues. And then go from there. Gisa. Slow, but given that they probably have so much removal, this may be the only real ramp we would actually get to stick. So, we'll try it. Oh boy. Alright, if we get there. Definitely gonna want to kick this. Ah, Beast is nice. Yeah, this is a very slow start for us. I don't know what's going on, fellas. I guess they are just afraid to see Thrun enter the battlefield, because second time in a row now, but hey, I'll take it. Tiamat. Well, that's a cool commander. Okay, we're on the play here, but I don't really like this hand too much. Although I like Atrax's Fall, since we're going to be dealing very likely with dragons. But no, I think we need to do better. This is not better. This is also not better, but at this point, I don't want to keep going down. Gosh, we traded in mediocre ramp for no ramp. Had to fix the lighting there. Alright, well, we have some removal, I guess. But no ramp is not where we want to be. Just in case. It's kind of late. Sometimes my brain doesn't brain. Okay, we could go ahead and go after their Signet here. We want to slow them down? I guess we do. We can always do Kanzarith for the big old threat they play eventually. We really need a top deck land here. Top deck land will let us get the ball rolling. Thrun into Uprising. Well, this is actually okay as well. Rothka into Thrun is pretty stellar. I think you guys remember from, I think it was the first, maybe second game. So yeah. This also gets us a card. Even better. Let's go. Perpetual. Fine. Okay, not bad. Okay. See if we can top deck a land again. Close enough, I guess. Okay, might be Tiamat, yeah. Tiamat time. Scary. They get it twice, but that's... I don't know about doubling this trigger. I guess if you have Graveyard Recursion, you just discard it all and resurrect it. Oh yeah. That's a lot of fun there. There you go, guys. That's the one. Discard 2, I think. What did they pitch? Sure. I think we actually want to do this. Because we can also Kenrith here. And when I mean Kenrith, I mean transformation. Okay, they should probably mirror him first. Be some great value. Maybe they want to go after the worm. Doesn't have, really. I guess we can't. Okay. Sure. Okay. I would have been greedy. Mirrored. Oh yeah. This is gonna be fun. We're still probably dead. But at least we have a shot to survive another turn now. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Taking 8, 9, 10. Scary. Let's do it. Nice. Oh, okay. Sure. Fetch up some damage real quick. That the only one they didn't play is the one I would have played first. Come on, opponent. Do the cool thing. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Not bad. GG, opponent. Cool deck. Cool deck. I got a friend who has plays Tiamat. I think she'd like this one. Ooh, Golgari. Well, that could be useful. Really not much ramp here, though. I think we need to do better. Oh, gosh. Mercy of the... One more. I guess we'll give it a shot. I guess we're just going to foretell. Oh, bird is nice, actually. We still gonna foretell? I think we're still gonna foretell. Oh, This went better than I expected. Unfortunately, they have things like Putrefy. Considered doing Battle Mammoth. Oh, looks like we get to do the things we want to do. Okay, probably gonna Mammoth here. Let me double check here. Are we better off with this? We could Mammoth. We could Mammoth, actually. And Sunrise, but I think we're just going to Mammoth here. And I want to use my creatures. Oh, I knew that. I knew that. You guys don't realize that I knew that. Let's do the. Just like I knew I was going to draw that land. Okay. Go. Value. Let's play it as the land. Stay ahead of this commander tax as much as possible. Oh boy. Okay. They're bringing out their beefy boys too. Okay, what is this going to get us? Get us our 7-drop. Oh no, sorry, an 8. So that'll be what, Vorinclex? Oddly enough, Vorinclex may not do it for us. What else do we need here? We can... Oh, I don't even remember. Do I have a 9-drop in this deck? Oh, gosh. Thinking about that. I don't think we do. Oh, Forerunners. Okay, not bad. Okay, we're chilling. And I'm fixing my chair. Okay, Forerunners could be interesting. Okay, Mammoth, yeah. Okay. It's unfortunate, but happens. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, okay, okay. We shall attempt to make our move in the upcoming turns. Opponent's in a good spot here, though, gotta say. We're starting to develop our little engine here as well, but we need at least another 2 turns here. Okay, that helped. That would have pretty much sealed it. If they overcommit to an attack here, we have potential for a crackback, provided we survive. Lifelink? No lifelink. Vigilance, no vigilance. Vigilance here. Let's see what they do. They don't want too many turns going by while we get to draw this many extra cards. Opponent, where are you? This was a pretty decent game so far. My love will bring you back. No? Well, let's play with our ring. Now let's pet the... Oh, hi, buddy. I guess Galta would have been a live draw, too. Oh. Oh, boy. Could have been a lot better. let's just do it this way. I mean, if if opponent was here, it's really, this is not an untenable situation. With the right blocks, they could get out of this. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to see that. Yeah, see, that was a pretty weak last March of the Ents. We really only pulled 2 creatures. Fortunately, they both had haste, and that's what really let this become a viable attack. And I kind of regret tapping my halfling. I probably should have tapped the birds. Overall, still pretty cool to see this game. All right. Eroas. A little slow here, but I guess we'll give it a shot here. Must be nice. Oh man. That was a fail on my part. Oh, never mind. Knew that was going to happen. Should have played Plaza there, so we had a guaranteed force to play Mystic. But it worked out. So we could take him off of there. Yeah, I think we're going to. Get their signet out of here.
I'll show you city slickers how we handle things in the wild. We're the predators. You're the prey.
Ooh, are they missing a land drop here?
You've got claws.
We'll just go right to the mammoth.
You have your family. I have mine.
Yeah, keep the hits coming. GG opponent. Yep, we were just going to keep heavy hitters from that point forward. Thrun into Gargos. Keep finding them with Vivian. GG. And there we have Thrun, Breaker of Silence. I think a pretty fun deck. I'm pretty happy we got to do the thing with our Rothka, giving Thrun entering the battlefield as a 10-10. Pretty cool stuff there. Obviously, Rothka works with all of your other creatures too, but knowing you're going to always be able to recast Thrun, it's always a 10-10 uncounterable. I think that's a pretty nice place to be. So hopefully you liked some of these matches. I didn't really get to do the Aether Spark on camera at least. I think this is a really fun thing for Mono Green to be able to get some card draw. Just being able to draw 2 cards reliably every turn I think is pretty great. And the fact that you get a 1/1 counter on that creature just for equipping it is pretty cool. So yeah, give it a shot. I think you guys will have fun with this deck. It's just your good old basic Mono Green. Kind of takes me back to when my very first time learning Magic, because that's kind of where I always had my friends start too. Good old Mono Green. Big creatures and swing. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. Hit a like button if you can. And remember, elevate your game.